Time. Time is very important. Time makes our world go around. Time is a very important aspect and a very important thing to learn about and know and understand and even learn how to read, time and read different kinds of time and yeah, like understand time and blah blah blah. Yes. So yeah, I you probably read the title. I don't know what I put as the title, but you probably read the title that I don't know how to read an analog clock. I'm 29 years old and I don't know how to read an analog clock. Go ahead, laugh at me in the comments, make fun of me in the comments for it. Don't call me slow, call me stupid, call me whatever. And yeah, I don't know how to read an analog clock. It's just my main problem with it, reading the analog clock, is the minutes part. The minute hand part. That part is the hardest for me because I have to go. You have to go around and read each individual minute, and sometimes it's between a minute, and sometimes it gets way more fucking. How to read a clock gets way more complex, and it's just you're stuck there fucking sitting looking at a clock for fucking 10 minutes and still don't know what fucking time it is. So, yeah. I prefer digital clocks because they're easier to read and they're instantaneous. They're instant. I don't have to fucking say someone fucking ask me, "Whoa, go see what time it is," and this place wherever I am only has a clock on the wall, an analog clock on the wall, and they tell me, "Go see what time it is." I walk up there, look at the clock, and spend fucking 10 minutes trying to figure out what's the rest of the time. Usually I can figure out, oh, it's 2, but is it 2:30? Is it 2:10? Is it 2 almost 3? I don't know. So usually I fucking give up and just say, oh, it's 2 after, it's 3 after, it's 4 after, it's 5 after, it's 6 after, it's 7 after, it's 8 after, it's 9 after, it's 10 after, it's 11 after, 12 after, and so on and so forth. And usually, yeah, that's usually how it goes. But with a digital clock, if they have a digital clock, I can just walk up, see what time it is, and instantaneously know, and not have to fucking process crap in my head and try to figure out what the rest of the time is. I don't have to do that. And sometimes analog clocks, and this is another thing, analog clocks aren't even always in numbers. Sometimes they're in Roman numerals, and that's another thing that's a topic for another thing. I don't know how to fucking read Roman numerals. I don't. I know 4 and I know 5, and I think I know 6 and 7 maybe, but I don't know how to read all of it together. Sometimes they shouldn't be in Roman numerals. They should be in a number that you understand, because in reality they're hard to understand to begin with. Why make them more harder to understand with Roman numerals? But yeah. Digital clocks are easier. Digital clocks aren't going to be in Roman numerals, and they're easier to process and easier to. They're, like I said, they're instant. You can just read it and be done with it, and not have to worry about looking like you're fucking stupid trying to read a clock. So yeah, you can make fun of me in the comments for being 29 and not knowing how to fucking read an analog clock. You can do that. I don't care. But I know I'm not the only person out there who doesn't know how to read an analog clock. And because like I said, I've known people in my life that have been 20, 30 years old and not know how to do it properly 100%. So, yeah, I know I'm not alone in this. Also, like I said, if you want to make fun of me, you can. But if you're like me, if you're one of those people who don't know how to read an analog clock properly and think that analog clocks should be fucking opted out and, maybe not be the main source all the fucking time. And in reality, we're slowly turning to that. We're slowly turning to digital because digital is easier to fucking do and read. And people can complain about that all they want. I really don't care. I'm all for that. I'm all for turning to digital when it comes to clocks because it's easier. It's so much easier. But yeah, if you like me and have problems with analog clocks and prefer digital, leave a comment about that as well down below if you want to. So yeah, that's really all it comes down to. That's really all my issues with fucking analog clocks. And yeah, I'm gonna go because I don't know. I feel like I talked too much about this topic already, so I'm gonna go. See everybody later. Bye.